Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which is to say in the Paleo Hebrew, Yahweh, which is the name of our Heavenly Father, meaning He is, Bahashem, meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, meaning He is our salvation, and that is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, a so-called black man, all right? Bread and circus. This is the overview of AI definition of bread and circus. It says, bread and circus is a phrase that refers to a political tactic of distracting the public with free food and entertainment. The phrase is often used to describe superficial appeasement. Origin. The phrase originated in ancient Rome, where the Roman poet and satirist Juvenal used it in his 10 satire around 100 AD. Juvenal used the phrase to describe the declining heroism of the Roman people after the Roman Republic ended. Meaning, the phrase describes a political strategy where rulers give the people free food and put on big spectacles to keep them from revolting. The goal of this strategy was to distract the public from pressing governance issues and keep them from pursuing their real needs, okay? And we have this going on today in Babylon the Great, which is a rendering, or which is the fourth beast of Rome being revived under this rulership. We've had bread and circus for the longest, okay? But the thing of it is now is that the allure of the circus is steady declining, okay? And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the sports viewership here in America, all right? NBA, NFL, NHL, all right? MLB. All of these sports that's meant to give you, the consumer, somewhere to go to pass your downtime with and to keep you occupied from matters that actually matter. They keep you occupied where you don't know exactly what's going on, because why? You got your sports, you got your sports talk shows. All of this shit is to keep you dumbed down so that you don't really be concerned about pressing issues like inflation, like the dollar getting ready to crash, all right? So they give you bread and circus. You go work, you go highly invest your hard-earned money in your team to support your team, and the damn players that you support, they don't even play. They got to worry about load management, or they get injured during the middle of the season, okay? All of this trick and pony show, man. And your diehard sports enthusiasts, they're going to continue to ride with their team all the way into the end of this society, man. But as far as the casual viewer, this shit is played out, man. The cat's out the bag. We know the games are rigged. We know that they see and perceive this as big money in the betting industry. All right? So the show, the gig is up. The show is over, man. All right, like I said, you're going to have your stragglers. Those are still that's refuse to believe that their team can't win a Super Bowl or NBA championship or world pennant. You know, they're going to still be those diehard fans, man. But as far as the casual consumer, those days are long going for the networks to depend on them to turn in and watch a full game. All right? Because it's apparent, it's evident, man. This shit is played out. It's old, all right? There's nothing exciting about it. You took football, you took the allure of seeing somebody get rocked and their bell rung, and you took that and you shrunk it down. You took the barbaric aspect out of it, all right? You can't hit them up top. You can't hit them below. You can't horse collar them. You took all the allure out that once gave you that barbaric type atmosphere where people would get the wood knocked to them, man. And then NBA, no more hand checking. So now you can shoot threes, you know, this and that, man. All right. So as far as the casual viewer, man, that ain't appealing anymore. All right. Now I can speak for myself. You know, I was watching sports up until 2015 when that debauchery of what you call the 1 yard goal line pass to Malcolm Butler turned into an interception. I said, oh, hell no, man. You can't tell me this not rigged. You got Marshawn Lynch, beast mode on the 1 yard line, and you defer to pass? I said, come on, man. It don't get no easier than that. And then follow that up the next year in NBA, you got the Cleveland Cavaliers down 3-1. The King returns home, down 3-1. And we got the reigning Golden State Warriors. And what do you know? Draymond gets called for a foul or a tech, and he's out for the next 2 or 3 games. And Cleveland Cavaliers make a comeback. And now LeBron James has brought Cleveland their first title. It's all scripted, man. I said after this, man, there's no way I can even be a casual fan to watch this, to go to the sports bar, to, order this on cable or whatever. I just switched over and watched highlights on YouTube. The little 10-minute clips they show you, GD highlights or whoever YouTube, they put up the 7-minute highlights. I said I could get the whole game in 7 minutes. And then this shit started to become, irritant, man. Because now you got, as a casual fan, you watching from a distance, but you see the same script over and over. The Baltimore Ravens, we're going to get it next year. Lamar Jackson is prone to have a breakout year. He's going to, vindicate what he didn't do last year, this year in the postseason. And next thing you know, motherfucker getting knocked out the first round, man. All right? You see, you can't be heavily invested in this place, man. It's all to keep you occupied, all right? The more you are invested in Babylon the Great, the more you are preoccupied from what's actually going on and things that matter, man. All right? But that's the bread and circus, man. They give you the free bread and they keep you occupied in these sports venues, all right? And they got talk shows, you see, sports talk shows. All of this is to have you heavily invested so that you don't actually see what's actually going on. The oppression that this place is giving you. You go work 15 hours a day and you want to come home, kick your feet up, get you a cold one, and watch some sports, man. But only to find out that your favorite sports player, they ain't even playing that night. All right? And it's just all played out. All right? So let's go to an article and we're going to see. Okay? Give me 1 second to pull it up. Yeah, so this is off the website CNBC, and the headline reads, CNBC Sport, failing NBA ratings and why Christmas Day NFL games might not be on at your local bar. It goes on to read, perhaps the biggest story in sports media right now is why NBA ratings are way down this season. 17% as of Thursday morning across TNT, ESPN, and ABC. I mean, you got more people turning into TNT to watch Charles, Ernie, Shaq, and Kenny than you do to have actually watched the damn game, man. Okay? It says many fans and pundits have speculated theories on social media. Too many three-pointers, too woke, season too long. Inside the NBA is running the game, all right? So that's all type of speculations, man. But the thing of it is, man, it's just played out. It has ran its course. We done seen all the dunks that you can see in the All-Star game. We done seen the three-point shootout. We done seen the skills challenge game. We done seen the sophomore versus the freshman. We done seen it all, man. All right? It goes on to say, The league has noticed too. Here's what my league sources are telling me. The biggest reason is cord cutting. This is also why the NBA gave Warner Brothers Discovery to the proverbial boot after this season is as a live game distributor. Relying on cable networks, ESPN and TNT is no longer a winning strategy. Well, there's no winning strategy that you can have at all once these prices at these grocery stores go up, once these sports bar prices go up. Hey, watching sports is going to be the least of these people's problem, man. Paying their rent, they ain't got no way to stay. How the hell they going to put cable and watch cable? You go to a damn sports bar and you paying $40 for a few wings and a beer and some fries, man. Who going to be able to afford that? Okay? It goes on to say star players have been injured. Joel, Zion, Kevin, Steph, Chet, Paolo, Luka. Victor, how are you supposed to root for your team when this star player don't even play? Load management, they get, and like I said, you got your diehard players that's going to stick around and actually believe all these reports. Because there was talk a while back, Paul Pierce faked the injury to go use the bathroom, man. How much more you think these reports are? You think these players are actually hurt? No, man. It's all a goddamn trick and pony show, man. You see? And you dumbass diehard sports believe all these damn injury reports, man. It says bad luck competing with other sports venues. Friday of week 4 was the Tyson Paul fight. Let's not even go into that, man. How they made money off the ignorance of people that actually thought that was going to be a real fight. That was anything but a real fight. That was a microcosm of sports in itself, a stage venue. Mike Tyson had plenty of times that he could have knocked out Jake Paul, man. All this shit is rigged, man. That's why the enchantments, the spells are wearing off, man. People can see it. All right? They're being forced to see it. These damn prices. You can't tell me you want to go to a damn outing or a venue and you go to your sports team in your local city, and when you get there, you pay $25 for a goddamn hot dog and a drink, and then you come to find out that the superstar that was supposed to be playing there tonight ain't playing. You don't work 10, 12 hours a day for months on end to save up to go watch this game and to time it up with the team that's coming in to play your team, and both superstars supposed to be there, and come to find out neither one of them are playing tonight. It's a game time decision. Okay, Kevin Durant, you're going to be out. We got to make sure we cover the spread. You see, it's all rigged, man. Here it is. You thought you was going to go out and take your family to watch the sports venue, and you come to realize that, hey, Steph Curry ain't playing tonight. LeBron James, he's out. And now you got to watch the other team. You got to watch the other players on the other teams. When you could have just went to a damn YMCA and watched and got involved and played you a few pickup games, man. The bread and circus it has ran its course, all right? Reality is causing these people to actually see these things, all right? It goes on to say the NBA slumping ratings this season aren't in a vacuum. Linear TV ratings for the NHL and college basketball, other sports that rely on cable networks for viewership, are also down about 20% or more compared to last year, according to Nielsen. So even college sports viewership is declining, man. These damn NIL deals, man, causing the damn athletes to not even want to play. They already been guaranteed millions upon dollars. Why do they need to even play? I'll just wait till I go pro. Man, this place is played out. Man, they jumped me all the way down here, man. Need to see, I think it's one more point in this article that I've seen. Direct TV chose not to pay the 6-figure license fee, figuring the audience for people hitting the bar and watching football on Christmas Day would be minimal. You see? And where do they get these projections from? They look back on their prior viewership and they see it was steady decline. So they say, well, we expected it to decline this season and we don't see the need to renegotiate or redo a contract with you when the people that are hitting the bars are barely coming due to overcharged prices and players not being there that's supposed to be there. These bars are going to take a hit. And on top of that, we know that these bars hire a lot of illegal immigrants. So now nobody's there to cook the chicken or to, clean the bathrooms or whatever. And they got to, pay the people that's there legally. They got to pay them more money to keep the place clean and sanitized. And now they got to pass those price gouges or, and fluctuations off to you, the consumer. All right? Because nobody wants to go to a bar and you go to the bathroom and the urinals ain't being changed. Or you got tissue all over the damn toilet, man. You see? So this place is finished. It says it's also a blow to casino and hotels, which will need to pay extra to offer the games to their customers and guests. So it's a wrap, man. All right? Like I said, you're going to have your diehard viewers that's going to ride and die until the wheels fall off. But as far as the casual viewers that turned in to see a Christmas Day game or MLK game day or a Veterans game day, man, we could care less, man. All that shit is pointless, man. It says, based on several private interactions I have had with commercial establishments who get their games from DTV, they appear to be caught flat-footed by this. They're just now figuring out they're not going to get the Netflix games. It says DirecTV has said it serves about 300,000 commercial establishments, though at least 10% of that number has canceled service this year. So 10%, man. I believe that's like 30,000. That's a significant number, man. CNBC Sports reported in October, but DirecTV also feels like satellite technology is far superior to streaming, especially for places like a sports bar or a casino, which rely on TVs moving at the same speed and are extremely reliant on technology working smoothly, right? And I seen this one damn screen. I seen this one thing. It was like a movie screen, but it was like you was actually there watching the game live, all right? Imagine that. I forgot what it was called, but it's a big screen, and you can have seats, or you go down to the edge of the screen, and it looks like you right there at the Super Bowl or at a basketball game, And I think there's only like 3 of those stadiums, like one in California, one in Texas, and I forgot where the other one is at. But it's damn near better than going to these venues in person, man. Okay? And half the price. So for $20, you can go watch a sports game, a boxing match, or whatever. And you ain't got to deal with all the hassle of, your favorite player not showing up, all right? They can throw you in and put you on a rerun, all right? Or you can watch a live stream, okay? So the Tyson-Paul fight was the opposite scenario. It was exclusively distributed to DirecTV and not ever past DirecTV. Sources were quickly to pin me. Man, who cares, man? Like I said, that shit was rigged. It was fake, and it's a microcosm of sports in totality, all right? So that was it, all right? Let's get a few precepts and close it out. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, Salakia, chapter 7 and verse 3. It says, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better, right? So preparing yourself and getting yourself in the mindset of losing these things is going to well out benefit you thinking that this is going to just continue forever and ever, because the day is coming that all of this is going to be done away with. Your bread and circus, your entertainment, and you're going to be left to face with reality, man. Those hefty damn mortgages, rent, car payment, insurance, groceries, and everything else. It says, verse 4, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Yeah, they want to be entertained, man. They want to forget about their sorrows. They want to forget that they got to go to work the next day. They want to forget that rent is still due on the first. They want to forget they got to pay their insurance for their cars or they can't drive. So they turn into a damn false hope or false, sense of security that they can get entertainment, all right? Only to find out that a player ain't playing that they thought would be playing, and then they turn into a sports show to hear the damn quote-unquote injury update, when all along ain't nothing wrong with that player, man. Okay, it's just all about business. And you, the consumer, is the intended target that they're selling this watered-down product to, man. Or come get heavily invested with your boy. Watch your favorite player work out. Get the Spectrum package where you can see your favorite team night in and night out. Night in and night out. Watch them practice. All to find out on the night of the game that player ain't playing, man. For some strange, mysterious reason. Or he fell awkwardly on his ankle. Now he's out for 2 weeks. It's all BS, man. It says, verse 5, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. Right. So here it is, we rebuking you and telling you what's going on, but you rather hear the song, of a fool, man. You rather hear the song of a man, which is a fool. Oh, hey, I'm still gonna ride with my sports team all the way to the end. I'm still, praying that the Ravens make it to the finals next year. I'm still praying for the Cowboys to get, Prescott back up and running, man. The Cowboys got to be the biggest bread and circus show I've ever seen, man. Here it is. They've been selling you that damn America's team for who knows how long, man. And year after year, you still think somehow that the Cowboys is going to be relevant, man. The sports shows, it's looking like they're not even bringing up the Cowboys anymore. I don't know. I don't watch it. Like I said, I used to casually watch YouTube, 6-7 minute clips, like the Undisputed. I can care less about having cable to watch that, man, because I already know it's the same damn thing. So I'm good with just watching a 5-6 minute segment, man. Now that don't even entertain and do the job anymore. It's played out. You already know the outcome, man. Once the sports and the circus is finished, then the people are left to face reality. And that's when all hell is gonna break out, man. When the bread and circus no longer works on the mass. And people gotta actually face the facts that they got to deal with real life shit, man. Prices that aren't bearable. That's where we're heading at. That's where we end. That's what we're getting ready to see right now. These prices are gonna knock people back into reality, man. Ain't gonna be enough bread and circus shows that you can see that gonna make you forget about that. Times are getting ready to come. Hard times are getting ready to come. Real hard times. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah 24. This is Isaiah 24 and verse 7. It says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languish, all the merry-hearted do sigh. Right? So, hey, it's going to get real out here, man. All right? You out here looking to have a good time, go out, enjoy the game, go to your sports bar, go out to a movie. That's coming to an end. It says, verse 8, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth. The noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. So all the music, you go out, you have music playing in the sports bars, at clubs and all that shit. It's getting ready to come to an end, man. Verse 9, they shall not drink wine with a song. strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Right? All your pleasures that you once knew, it ain't going to be pleasurable anymore, man. It's going to be reality, and you're going to have to drink it, okay? You're going to have to drink that strong drink. It's going to be bitter to you to find out that America lied to you, all right? That made you believe that, hey, we was going to make it and get back on track. That was all to keep you dumbed down, keep you inebriated. It says, verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, right? These restaurants, these movie theaters, whatever you know, they getting ready to go out of business. And some are already been out of business, man. It says that no man may come in, right? Businesses, how they going to support their businesses, man? They ain't got, see, what you don't fail to realize is you wanted this, okay? You voted for Trump to get in so that he could what? Deport all these quote unquote illegal immigrants. Well, who do you think was the lifeline of this economy? Cheap labor. Who do you think was applying that cheap labor? Your so-called quote unquote illegal immigrants, all right? But now that he's moving them out of the way, they can bring in that AI, artificial intelligence, which is going to eventually lead to that chip being instituted and made mandatory, all right? Now you want to go to your sports bars, you're going to have to be chipped up, okay? You want to go to the movie theaters, you're going to have to be chipped up. You want to go to the clubs, you're going to have to be chipped up, all right? They're getting rid of all the quote-unquote illegal immigrants to make way to bring in AI to allow them to calibrate and start off at the lower end, which is the tail, and work its way all the way up to the what? Higher end, which is the head. So there's going to be no work for the tail nor head to do here in Babylon the Great, man. AI is coming. And the only way you can be part of it is you integrate it inside of you, which is what? Allowing yourself to take that chip. And you're going to take it whether you want it or not. I just did a lesson on that. So it says, verse 11, there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. So people are going to want to know what's going on. Why can't I go and watch my favorite sports team anymore? Why can't I go listen to music at the bar and listen to the sounds of people having a good time and talking and toasting over a glass of wine? You see? Why can't I go to my favorite store I've been going to for the last 4 or 5 years? Why the malls are closing? Why this and why that? See, it's gonna be people wanting to know. It says there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Right, it's gonna be reality. The bread and circus is no more a thing. It's a thing of a past, but it's no more of a prevalent tool to keep the people down. Okay? You can't deny facts. The facts of the matter is you still paying high prices for these things. They can give you bread and circus when they was able to keep the living cost somewhat bearable, but if they keeping if they not keeping the living of costs bearable, and then they trying to give you bread and circus, that's when it's going to hit the people like, damn, I can't afford to go watch a sports venue. I got to worry about paying rent. See, when the cost of living outpaces your entertainment and now you're faced to just face reality and not worry about entertainment, then guess what? The mirth of the land is gone. And that's when all hell is going to break loose. Civil unrest, civil disobedience. All right? And the elites know that. And that's what they're getting ready to push. They want that unrest. They want that disobedience. They want to bring in chaos because they already have the solution. Hegelian dialectic: cause the problem, wait for the reaction, and then bring forth the solution. All right? The bread and circus is part of the problem. Once they see and take that away, they're going to wait for the reaction. The people that don't have anything else to do, that don't know how to be at ease, at one with themselves, they can't go nowhere. They're going to be looking to get into mischief, breaking into people's houses, stealing cars, stealing this, stealing that, robbing people. Okay? Because they don't have anything else left to do, man. No more entertainment. No more, ways to be entertained here in Babylon. So they're going to find ways to get down and dirty, man. All right. So the bread and circuses is just about a wrap. And they served this purpose for the longest, man. It kept the people dumbed down, man. But now as it's wearing off, people are forced to face the reality. It's just not sustainable here in Babylon the Great, man. That's why people are moving elsewhere, talking about I can get a 3-bedroom apartment for $20 in Taiwan. You see, when that same 3-bedroom apartment is costing you $3,000 here in America, man. Come on, you can't have a sustainable life paying that type of money, man. Also, the elites can keep their pockets fat. Come on. That's why we just got to continue to endure until the end. We almost out of here, man. We got to continue to stay locked in and focused, man. Or else what? 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. It reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right? If we don't stay locked in, we'll be one of those diehard sports enthusiasts that want to ride and die with their sports team all the way up until the end, man. Till you got those troops knocking in on your door. You see? So we're not ignorant of Satan devices, man. We understand that this is just temporarily, okay? We understand the whole bread and circus show. Sure, you got some brothers that watch, sports just for purely entertainment, man. But they understand at the end of the day that all this shit is rigged anyways, man. It's only here for a limited time, man. And they understand that the lights are going to go off and then it's going to be all hell, man. The sports is just a entertainment to keep you occupied from real things that actually matter, man. All right? So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, all right? 1 Peter 5 and verse 8 states what? 1 Peter 5 and 8, be sober, be vigilant. So you got to understand, man, the entertainment, the bread and circus is to keep you anything but vigilant and watching, and also to have you inebriated, okay? They don't want you sober-minded so that you can see what's getting ready to come down the pike. They want you inebriated. They want you drunk. So they give you these sports, but they can't even keep the facade up anymore. It's so damn apparent that it's all about the money that the athletes, they want their fair shake, and if not, they ain't gonna play, man. So now you got, like I said, you got athletes that's not playing, that's load management, that's getting hurt during the season and taking off more time than they should, just to make sure that they are right for the remaining games of the season, which ain't none by the time they come back. So it's just all apparent what's going on, man. This shit is about to implode on itself. So be sober, be vigilant. Why? Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Right? So if you buying all of this into this day, you're going to be one of the first ones that you're going to get hit with a dose of reality. And by that time, it's going to be too late. You're going to be getting chipped up, man. Oh, yeah, we're going to go see that. Yeah, see, you're going to be chipped up by that time. Okay? Going to the theaters with a chip in your hand. Going to the sports bars with a chip in your hand, because now you can afford to now. All right? You can afford to go watch your favorite athlete. You're going to see everything's going to be tied into this damn singularity, man. That's why they're making these gigantic damn data centers. Going to host a boatload of information in these data centers, man. All pertinent to the mark of the beast system, man. Okay, they putting the AI data centers strategically across the land, America, because they saying America is going to be the #1 leading capital or country for cryptocurrency and other AI avenues and venues, man. So the beast system is being put up and getting ready to be initiated right before your very eyes, man. Project Stargate. All right, $500 billion is said to go into invest this project, man. You think they ain't playing? They coming with it. All right. They damn near almost completed, man. That's why they could care less about the bread and circus anymore. It has achieved what it set out to do, kept you occupied long enough for you to not understand what's going on. And by the time you know what's going on, the lights are going to be off, and you're going to be forced to give and take whatever it is that they're selling you. And we already know where that's going to lead you to. Getting chipped, all right? So I believe that's going to be all. That being said, pray someone was edified through this lesson. And until the next time, if it be the Lord's will, stay strong, stay in the faith. We almost home. Shalom. Peace.